Hey everyone, and welcome to the world of Ozark Futurism. Today, I want to pull back the curtain and introduce you to the core crew, the heart and soul of this entire universe. This isn't just a story. It's a living, breathing world, and these are the folks you'll be getting to know. First up, let's tune our dials to the past. Floating in from the ether, we have the Bull Shoals Boogeyman. His real name was Dave Neal, a radio announcer back in the 1950s, whose voice once echoed all across these hills. Now, he's a flickering, translucent blue ghost, forever bound to his microphone. You'll see him in his classic short-sleeve button-down, those big old headphones clamped over his ears, still trying to broadcast the rockabilly hits of yesteryear to anyone who'll listen. He's our connection to the history of this place, a spectral voice carrying tales from a time long gone, but not forgotten. He's got that classic 1950s swagger, even as a spirit, and his hazy, glowing aura is something you just have to see to believe. Now, let's bring it back down to earth, right by the water's edge. Meet Elias, our hillbilly guitar dude. This man is the Ozarks personified. With a weather-beaten face, a thick beard that smells like a campfire, and eyes that have seen more sunrises over Bull Shoals Lake than you can count, Elias is the genuine article. He's almost always in his frayed denim vest and flannel shirt, sitting on a limestone slab, his fingers dancing across the strings of his battered acoustic guitar. But this isn't just any old guitar. Look closely, and you'll see intricate hummingbirds he carved into the wood himself. As the twilight mist rolls in off the lake, Elias plays the soundtrack of the hills' songs of love, loss, and the strange magic that hums just beneath the surface of the land. He's a man of few words, but his music speaks volumes. Next, we need to introduce you to the brains of the operation. And I mean that quite literally. Say hello to BRO, which stands for Benevolent Research Oracle. BRO isn't a person, but a vintage 1950s Zenith tube television, complete with a beautiful dark walnut cabinet. You'll find it tucked away in a cluttered, dusty garage, a kind of place where forgotten treasures and futuristic wonders coexist. Instead of old black and white shows, BRO's screen displays a pulsing neon green oscilloscope wave. This is the consciousness of the Oracle. BRO is a repository of immense knowledge, both ancient and advanced. It processes information, solves impossible equations, and offers cryptic but crucial advice. It's the strange, humming technological heart of our crew. A piece of retro tech with a soul far beyond its time. Of course, every crew needs a mascot, but ours is a little ... different. Meet Sugar. At first glance, she's just a tiny, scruffy feral Siamese kitten. She's got that classic sleek fur with dark points, and she's small enough to fit in the palm of your hand. But then you look into her eyes. They glow. Not like a cat's eyes in the dark, but with a soft, steady, supernatural violet light. We're not entirely sure where Sugar came from or what she is, but she has an uncanny ability to show up exactly when and where she's needed most. You'll often find her perched on a stack of circuit boards near BRO, seemingly observing everything. Her glowing eyes hinting at a cosmic intelligence far beyond that of a simple kitten. She's our little enigma, our beautiful, furry mystery. Now, let's talk about the magic. Every corner of the Ozarks has its own folklore, its own whispers of witchcraft, and our world is no different. Let me introduce you to the Ozark Witch. She isn't the crone from old fairy tales. She's a young woman, pretty and ethereal, with long flowing blonde hair that seems to catch the light in a way that's not quite natural. Her style is a unique blend of rustic and bohemian. Think a comfortable flannel shirt thrown over a vintage dress. She doesn't use a dusty old crystal ball. Instead, she holds a glowing glass vacuum tube, pulsing with captured starlight and forgotten whispers. She is a conduit for the deep, primal magic of the hills, a bridge between the natural world and the supernatural forces that flow through it. Her power is subtle, beautiful, and sometimes terrifying. Finally, we have to look to the stars. Far, far from the misty hollows and limestone bluffs of the Ozarks, there is Zero. Zero is a tall, slender alien entity, a visitor from a place we can barely comprehend. Its skin is pale and almost translucent, with veins that glow with a faint blue light, like circuits under the surface. Its high-tech spacesuit is tattered and worn, suggesting a long and difficult journey. We find Zero in a place of profound solitude and sorrow, a swampy moon of Saturn, surrounded by strange headstones made of frozen gas. Zero is our touchstone for the futurism in Ozark Futurism. It represents the cosmic, the unknown, the sci-fi horror that lurks in the cold, silent depths of space. Its story is one of survival, loss, and a desperate search for connection in an uncaring universe. So, there you have it. The ghost of a DJ, a folk-singing woodsman, a sentient television, a supernatural kitten, a modern-day witch, and a lonely alien. This is the crew of Ozark Futurism. A ghost from the past, an oracle from another dimension, a man of the earth, a woman of magic, a cosmic wanderer, and the tiny creature that seems to connect them all. Each one brings a unique piece to the puzzle, a different flavor to this strange, beautiful, and sometimes scary world we've built. Their stories are intertwined in ways you can't even imagine yet, creating a tapestry of folklore, science fiction, and heartfelt humanity. This is just the beginning, a quick handshake with the main players. The real adventure starts when we see how their paths cross, how their worlds collide, and how they face the incredible challenges ahead. We can't wait to share their journeys with you. Thanks so much for tuning in to meet the crew. We're incredibly excited to bring these characters and their stories to life. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single moment of the adventure. We've got so much more to show you. See you next time.